Welcome to The Four, everyone. I'm Anna Laurel.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Testimony about spellcasters and infidelity. During day 11 of the Larry Millete murder trial, Maya's sister-in-law is back on the witness stand, telling the jury about the months leading up to Maya's disappearance and the turmoil in the Millete marriage.
News 8's Kelly Hessedal joins us live from the South Bay Courthouse. Kelly, what's the latest today?
Yeah, that's right. You know, the jury is hearing a lot from Maya's sister-in-law, Genesis Tabalanza. She's talking about spell casting, witchcraft. She's also telling the jury about the day that Larry told her that he caught Maya with another man. So this Genesis Tabalanza, she's testifying about this photo of a white truck that Larry took. It was shown to the jury. So this was taken back in June of 2020, and Larry gave her a play-by-play of how he followed Maya and caught her with another man, with one of her co-workers in this truck, Jamie Laird, and confronted them. Now, during cross-examination, the defense pointed out a couple of days before this incident even happened, Maya was sick, right, to the point she couldn't get out of bed. Genesis testified that Maya told her she had had an abortion. Now, the defense tried to also point the jury in the direction of inconsistencies in Genesis's testimony today compared to what she said to investigators in 2021. So there was this back and forth about, you know, didn't you tell investigators in 2021 that Maya used to mention Jamie all of the time? She said no. They said, well, you know, let's bring out the interview you did back then and have a look. So they actually had her put on headphones and listen to portions of her interview from 2021, and you know, then she was like, yeah, sure, I said that. So they did this a number of times. They also went down this road of trying to point out Maya was on her phone a lot in 2020. She was distracted. She wasn't paying as much attention to her children, to the point that they started going to you, Genesis, asking for help with things. If they were hungry, they would ask you for food instead of their mother, and Genesis said yes. Also, the jury saw text messages between Larry and Genesis about spellcasters, how he was trying to use spellcasters to prevent Maya from leaving him. The jury was shown a photo of Maya with what looked like candles and possibly blood. So back out here live, the defense, they brought up the spell casting as well during cross-examination, but they called it magic, and they tried to paint this picture of Larry to the jury that he was just so desperate to keep his wife that he was resorting to magic. Anna and Carlo.
I've been listening to your stories about this for years, Kelly, and every day from court, I'm still surprised by things that you tell us that happened. I do want to shift topics a bit here. I understand the mayor of Chula Vista, John McCann, has been in the courtroom this week, sitting in the gallery. Have the attorneys addressed that with the judge?
Yeah, that was brought up today before the jury was brought in. The defense is the one that pointed it out and said, you know, we just want to go on the record and say the mayor of Chula Vista, John McCann, was here. He was sitting with Maya's family. He was wearing his official mayoral pin or seal or whatever it is. And they said, you know, we don't think that this would improperly influence the jury, but we just want to put it out there. And I can tell you guys, you know, the judge then said, you know, as long as it's an open courtroom and there are seats, you know, he's allowed to sit in on this. But I will say a couple of days ago, I saw the mayor here, and he was taking photos with Maya's family outside of the courtroom.
Interesting perspective there, because you do wonder if that does have an impact on a jury. I could see why defense attorneys would certainly bring it up. Kelly Hessedal reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.